I love it. Honestly, I'm not I won't have bags back on another vehicle. Road King active suspension. Active Road King suspension. Not real sure anymore. Downfall. Really, one, and that was, right after installation. It's going to pick your truck up inch, maybe inch and a half in the back. Some people might have a heart attack over it. Me, it bothered me that bad. Really, that's the only downfall I've seen about it so far. On the plus side, this is comparing it to the last 3/4 ton I had bags on. Both pulled the same 43-foot bumper pull camper. Bags did well. They do what they're supposed to do, and of course they will. A good bag system, if you get someone to install it, anyone knows a good system, gonna put you at $1,000. That's for a decent one. That's probably your minimum. This right here, I think it was maybe at max 650, 600, something like that, installed. The way it acts, and this is the way I've explained it before. Picture your leaf springs being the limb on a boat, and picture this active suspension being the string. As your payload mashes and tries to flatten out your leaf springs, that spring constantly works to pull against it. And I guess that's where the active part comes from. Airbags, compressor, I had to listen to it run. The tank had a couple leaks that I had to get back underneath there and re-Teflon the fittings or pipe dope them up, which would cause the compressor to run constantly. After a few hours on the road, you could look at the bag pressure and see that it was low and have to, add a little air to it. The different types of bumps that you encounter on the interstate, your short, choppy ones, you want a decent amount of air out of your bags for them, which then in turn, whenever you hit the old big swooping ones, like what I'm fixing to hit right here, ended pretty quick. Just a little bit of air in the bags, it wasn't good for that. It wanted to bounce a good bit. So depending on your road, you kind of have to adjust your bags for a good quality ride. You can find a happy medium, but to get the best of both worlds, you got to adjust it. This suspension, it worked good empty. It actually took a little bit of the shutter, the quick bounce. Took a good bit of that out of the truck, just riding empty. I love it. Honestly, I'm not I won't have bags back on another vehicle. This works really well. Had a lot of folks ask me about it. A few people calling me, asking me how it's going. And hey, I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm not trying to sell it. I don't get no profit off of it. But I would much rather this than I had a set of bags on my truck. Maintenance on the bags, eventually you're gonna have to change out your bags, or you'll wear through a hose or something like that. Maintenance on this, as it breaks, I ain't got no reason to touch it. And it squatted the truck when I hooked the camper up. It's a 43-foot bumper pull. I hooked the camper up, it squatted it a little bit. And there's also adjustments on the springs for that. You can tighten it up, it'll probably eliminate that squat, but it'll probably raise the back of the truck up a little bit. So then again, there's your, which one would you rather? And I'm okay with a little squat while pulling the camper, because honestly, I believe it's set about where I need it. I like it. I mean, to each his own. Others might not. That's what makes the world go round. I'll have this on every truck from here on out. I'm not going back with a set of airbags. I'm done with it.